There's a new startup on the scene that puts a unique spin on the likes of eBay and Craigslist. The New York-based startup is called Ella, and it allows consumers to buy, sell, swap, and borrow designer clothing and accessories. The company also holds philanthropy very highly and incorporates a charity component that includes celebrity auctions. Ella's founder and CEO, Ella Gorgla, is joining us now to talk about this exciting new venture. It's great to have you today, Ella.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. Well, let's just begin by talking about this business and really what sparked the idea.
Well, iella.com is an online fashion marketplace. We call it like the eBay for fashion insiders. And I wanted to create a marketplace that really catered to women. I mean, women are the ones who are driving online sales, and we just wanted to create like our own private space. So we allow people to buy, sell, borrow, and swap clothing while giving to charity as well. And we have amazing designers on the website.
All right. Well, what can people do to participate in the service?
Well, the fact is, at least 25% of what's in your closet you haven't worn probably in the last 9 months to a year. And the process is very easy. You go into your closet, you, let's say, just pick like 5 choice designer items you just haven't used in a while, photograph it, and list it on Ella. And we call it sharing your closet. So you'll create your own private closet on Ella.
So can you share any examples for some of the deals that consumers have gotten on the site?
Oh, it's been pretty amazing. You can get Chanel at 75% off of retail. Wow. People are selling things at like 90% off of retail. We have like Diane Von Furstenberg, which, you know, a wrap dress which sells for $500. We have, you know, people selling it for $30. Oh, wow. And that's basically because, you know, you have stuff in your closet. It's just sitting there, and the fact is you could use the money, and why not share it with another friend in the country? So it's the deals are amazing, and it's not all about designer. It's vintage goods as well, which we absolutely love. We have one of our favorite vintage sellers. She's out of Texas, and she just does an extraordinary job with selling her pieces on the website. It's a great way to earn money.
Right. Well, as for the charity component that you mentioned, how does it work exactly?
Yes. So every time you sell something on Ella, we keep 10% of the sale. And from that 10%, we'll give 10% of that to charities that we partner with. And we choose 3 charities every month. And sometimes the charities we may keep them for over a month. So there's no hard and fast rule around that. And we just donate those funds. And we find that, you know, it's such an easy process just to make that donations, to create those partnerships. And our members really do get involved by just making recommendations on various charities. Now, one thing I'll add is that for our celebrity auctions, like, you know, we've done auctions with John Legend, Whitney Port, celebrity stylists, and so for the celebrity auctions, 75% of their proceeds goes to charity. And we've raised money for the Children's Hospital of LA, Rally for Kids with Cancer, Free Arts New York. So it goes on and on. And to date, we've raised over $10,000 for charities.
Wow, that's great. Do you think that this charitable element really encourages people to use the service more?
Yeah, I would say so, absolutely, because you just feel good about what you're doing, and yeah, I mean, I feel good about it, and I mean, I use the site obsessively, which I can't help, and I actually try to avoid like shopping so I can give our members chances to snatch up the deals, but I think so. I think it does make a difference. That's not why we do it. I mean, prior to launching Ella, I actually focused on raising capital for companies who were operating in West Africa. And I just knew that I wanted that, you know, sort of that social part of my professional life just to carry over to IELA. And so this is kind of the easiest way to do that. And the other thing is, it's not just about raising the money, but it's also raising awareness for the charities that are out there. Every time you sign up to IELA to open a closet, we always ask you, what are your favorite charities? What are your favorite causes that our members too are aware of what else is out there?
That's really great. Now, there are some rules for the service, and what are they, and why do you feel it is important to have some guidelines in place?
Yes. So for web-based companies, I think the real value is in creating a community and creating a curated content, if you will, so that people come to your website and they really trust what's on there. And because of that, so I always say this, like, imagine IELA is just like a specialty boutique. Not every designer goes, not every, article of clothing goes. And that's just those are our guidelines. We like designer items. We like things that are either gently worn or new. So you cannot sell your used sweatpants on IELA. You could do that on other platforms, but not on our website. So we are, and sometimes we have a lot of our staff. They work for the top magazines, Vogue, Style.com, etc. So we apply our own aesthetic to the site as well. So sometimes we may decline something just because we don't think it quite fits, on the website, and we do that because our members expect that from us. Yeah.
All right. Well, you had mentioned that IELA keeps a portion of the revenue, but do you have any plans as far as advertising goes or future revenue models?
Yes, absolutely. Our goal is to create a diversified revenue stream. So transaction-based revenue is certainly how we're starting, but we absolutely do plan to do advertising, but in a much more targeted way, and also other forms of revenue, whether it's allowing our members to become premium members and become have specialty access, etc., and moving into other types of sales. But advertising is, because we do have such a quality base. We have over 60,000 members. They're college educated between the age of 25 and 45, and household incomes of above $65,000 a year, which is pretty amazing. So we just feel like we have that, and 95% of our members are women. So we clearly are we've curated a base, if you will, that advertisers would be interested in.
Absolutely. Well, what impact do you think this venture will have on the overall fashion industry?
Well, one thing that we're doing is, obviously we're focusing on resale, and resale is one of the fastest growing segments within the retail industry. 20% of Americans shop resale pre-owned goods in a given year, and it's also very green. So what we are doing, and what we're hoping, what we hope to continue doing, is to remove that stigma of wearing pre-owned clothing, right? Because it's green and it's good stuff that's out there, and we find that more and more people are really buying into that ideology, if you will, that by wearing pre-owned clothing. The other thing is, IELA has become a great way to discover new designers, because when people sell stuff, you see the designers that they have in their closet, and we partner with some of the top stylists and just lots of fashion bloggers are on our website. Different celebrities are on the site, and these are people who are actually just selling on their own. And then we discover, oh my gosh, look who just signed up to IELA. I mean, we do that almost daily. But what we really love is to see what they list, because we discover new designers, and I think it's a great way for our members to discover new designers as well.
Absolutely. Well, I could definitely see this becoming my latest addiction, so thank you so much for sharing it with me.
No, absolutely. We really want you to start opening to share your closet as well.
Absolutely. I will definitely check it out. Thank you so much for talking again. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And to find out more about this new startup, visit i-ella.com. Reporting for Web Pro News, I'm Abby Johnson.